So good. Yeah, that's one of my favorite intros to any metal song probably ever. Yeah, really, just freaking loved Pantera. Yeah, right there with you. Pantera, my top 3 favorite bands. Yeah, I agree, Peter White. I'd say, there's a few metal bands that are like really close for me, and like Pantera, Metallica, because I don't know if you know my experience, but Metallica was my introduction to metal, and they still hold a special place in my heart. And then I don't know, like those two for sure, and then I don't know what like number 3 would be, but those two, top 2 all time for me. Yeah, welcome everybody. Peter White, appreciate you being here. James Morgan, how we doing, buddy? Let's see here. Lilith, how we doing? Going to see you, and I'm sure you'll let me know the number of days here shortly. But September, yeah, we're going to be tailgating. Sure to be a lot of fun. 143 Bourbon, love Pantera. Me as well, brother. Good to see you. Solid choice. Appreciate you. Templar, good to see you, my brother. Appreciate you being here. Just past, always partying late, James. We appreciate you, though. Brian, how we doing? Slapshot, good to see you. You're doing donuts in Fred's party bus. Fair enough. All right, I like it. Back in the call, indeed. Bourbon, cheers. Busy making my slideshow for tonight's stream. Awesome, man. Yeah, so Bourbon will be going at 11:30, so just a couple hours from now. Thanks for popping in, buddy. We will be seeing you later. Hopefully you can hop on with us before you start doing your own thing, but if not, I understand. Busy night. And that goes for anybody else as well. If anybody else wants to hop on, the link is there pinned to the top, so feel free to join us. We're just kind of doing a pub thing tonight. No special guests, no real theme. If you just want to chat about whiskey, then please hop on. All right. For me, as an old guy, Black Sabbath and Megadeth. Hey, I would say Megadeth is easily top 5. I don't know if it'd be my top 3, but probably. Like, I'd have to really think about it. Roughly 56 days. Hell yes. Going to be good times. Amy Bone. Hey, how we doing, Amy? Good to see you. Cheers to you as well. Happy Friday. Although this is a terrible thing to be cheersing with, but it'll be the first bit of competition for our Willett. That is the Basil Hayden's Dark Rye, which is not really a rye. It's actually, straight rye whiskey blended with Canadian rye whiskey and port. So, yeah. I did not like it on the Cork Pop I did a couple weeks back. So let's go ahead and get this Willett open, though, and get some of that poured, and we'll see how the Willett does. I assume the Willett will easily destroy this freaking Basil Hayden's, but we'll just be doing some comparisons against this Willett tonight. Hey there, party people. How goes the shirt, Sean? Shirts? Oh, I yes. I need to continue working on it, but yes. Thanks for reminding me. It's been a crazy week, Chris, and I'm not having any luck getting this freaking bottle open. Where the hell is the thing at? There we go. Okay, now we're doing the thing. Let's see here. Inner Sandman is fave. Okay, cool. There's Dark Rye is an excellent dessert. Okay, fair enough. Maybe my opinion will change tonight. Maybe it was just because it was the neck pour. Yes, cheers to Amy Bone. What proof is the Willett? It's kind of low, but it was the one that was available, so I grabbed it. 107.8. Camera. Right there. There we go. There's the whole deal there. Yeah, but, we'll see. And thank you, Sure Kitty, for throwing up Ben's link. And actually, mods, just know that, because I'm not going to interrupt myself so much this week and interrupt conversations to shout out channels and to post a link. So just know you guys have free reign to post the link of any channel that pops in here. Please do, because I definitely want to support those channels. I just also want to keep the conversation rolling. And when I interrupt every 5 minutes because the new channel popped in, it kind of cuts in the conversation. So mods, just do your thing. you know the channels we like to support, so feel free to drop all the links and show these people some love. So, yeah. Thank you, mods, in advance. All right, let's get some of this Willett poured here. Let me move my mic so I can pour properly. Let's get a nice high pour here. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to pour a little bit since I'm going to be comparing it against many other things tonight. And just so you guys know, we got quite a lineup of Ryes here. So we're starting with this Basil Hayden's Dark Rye. Again, this will be the first bit of competition for the Willett. I assume the Willett will pretty handedly defeat it. And then we're going to move on to something that should be easy competition, but one of my favorite budgets, and that's the Wild Turkey 101 Rye. And then we're going to move on to this Nashville Barrel Pick Straight Rye Whiskey, which is a Sealbacks pick that I got from 21090 and those guys. Thank you, Todd and Andy. And then we'll move on to the competition for last week's rye bottle, which was Rendezvous. And then we're going to get into some hitters. The New Riff, Malted Rye, and, well, it's over there, but the Stellum Rye as well. So that's what the Willett will be facing tonight. We'll see how it fares. But anyway, cheers to all you people. Let's go ahead and get into drinking some whiskey here. Actually, let me run through a little bit of chat. That Basil Hayden's it's different. It's different for sure. I have a 4-year Willett single barrel, but it is so 2014 MGP. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know which I prefer. I feel like I've had both, but it's been a while since I've had any Willett Rye at all, if I'm honest. So, yeah, looking forward to it because it's been at least a year since I've had a bottle on my shelf. So I'm curious what my palate thinks about it now. Oh, okay. Sarcasm. I see. Okay, so gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really digging it. Like the wine seems to kind of clash with the rye. I don't think it's a good blend to me. It's kind of funky. It just kind of tastes like, so for those of you that are red wine drinkers, you know when your wine's starting to sour, you know, it's been open, say 3-4 days, and it's just kind of starting to sour, and it's not the quality that it was when you first opened it. That's kind of what this tastes like, just at a higher proof. It's like wine that's starting to sour, which is not optimal, not really what you want. There's a lot of wine influence. So yeah. Back to work. Oh, okay. If I did not have to go to work soon for afternoon shift, we would have cracked yeah, well, next time, Chris. Next time for sure. See here. Nice to see it old style. There you go. Yes. Wow, I've never seen one so low. Is that the newest batch? I'm going to go looking tomorrow. No, I doubt it is the newest batch, Woods, because this store has had these bottles on the shelf since they opened in January. So, wait a second. Was it January this year? I feel like it was actually January last year. Yeah, we've been wet. I don't know. My memory is terrible. I feel like it was January of last year that our county went wet, and that's when all the stores came in. And yeah, so it's been sitting. Like nobody has bought any of the Willett Ryes on the shelf. Of course, I live in a tiny little town, and basically people just buy like Jack and Jim and J&B and, you know, all the cheap crap that people are just familiar with. Yeah, and lots of people buy flavored whiskey. Lots of Fireball sales in this county, I assume. Crap, I'm late. But was mixing cocktails. Fair enough. My computer did a weird thing there. Anyway, welcome, AZ. As always, good to have you. Good to see you. Appreciate you. How is your friend doing? Okay, that's not for me. Just got EC Rye in our area. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Hey, I can break that out as well. It's, yeah, there we go. Another kind of budgetish one, a little higher than some of the other budget ones, but I think it's like 35 in our area. So this has been open, Templar, for since I did all the Rye stuff last year. So it's been open almost a year. I think that's helped it a lot. I didn't enjoy it a whole lot when I first opened it. I thought it was a little uninteresting. I think it's gotten more interesting with air, so that's helped it some, but it's still not my favorite. Just to rehash last year's budget rye battle, this was the winner. This is my favorite budget rye, but yeah, I'll pour a little bit of Elijah Craig here after we get this Basil Hayden's out of our glass and see how it compares. I would imagine I'm going to like it better than this Basil Hayden's dark rye, because I'm not liking that at all. It's just like soured wine. It's not great. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and compare it to some Willett here. I'm certain I'm going to like the Willett more than that. All right, the Willett nose is just so much more candy forward, not nearly as sour, not even close. Cheers, Cool Running. Good to see you. How we doing, brother? Cheers to you. Yeah, man. The Willett nose is so much better. Like red fruits and like candied, like trying to think of what is that candy. It's I guess it's Mike and Ike's, right? It's like the different. They're like a bunch of different candy flavors in one package. Yeah, Mike and Ike's. Kind of got like a Mike and Ike thing going. Also like sweet tarts. There's like a little bit of citric acid kind of thing going on. And of course, your standard stuff. There's a little caramel, not a whole lot of brown sugar, little mintiness, kind of tingling the nose there. Little, just like the very lightest amount of spice. There's not a whole lot of spice on the nose. Yeah, Woods, going back to your comment, I wish I would have found one that was higher proof. That would have been nice, but, 107's not bad. Well, let's get into it. So very similar to the nose, although there is a little bit of a clove note in there with all the candy, kind of red fruit notes. Nice caramel note in there as well. A lot of what I would call strawberry, a little strawberry raspberry going on there. Nice minty kind of tingle on the tongue. Yeah, that's solid. Again, I wish the proof was like at least 10 points higher. That would have been cool. Like around 115-ish. That'd be nice. Yeah, it's good though. I'm liking it. Yeah, it's been a while. I got a sample from somebody not too long back, a couple months back. And yeah, it's about what I remember. Glad to have a whole bottle now though. Let's see. Dragland, cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Cheers to you. Cheers, everyone. Dan O.B., how we doing, man? Good evening. Good evening to you as well, sir. Let's see here. Having a rye cocktail. Very nice. There we go. Stick with the theme. Basically, talk to me once. He didn't exactly say different to me. Yeah. When I say in this case, I'm not saying different is a positive. That's for sure. It's different in a bad way. Which is funny because at the top it says dark and rich. Well, it is dark. I will give them that. It's very dark because, they just poured wine in the mix. So that makes it pretty dark. Rich, though, I would say more like thin and sour. So a little bit vinegary almost, actually. So kind of unpleasant. I don't know about the dark and rich thing. I have a 9-year 2018 KC Rye cast strength. Really nice power. Oh, man, that sounds fantastic. Yeah. Bourbony, yes. Yeah, Knob Creek does do a really bourbony rye, which I don't mind that. But, yeah, I dig it. Sounds like a good one. Lawrence Spies, good evening. Good evening to you as well, sir. Balcones for me at the Rye. Very nice. James Morgan. You know, I'm going to start venturing out more into the realm of Texas because I'm really enjoying all the Texas stuff I've had so far. So I need to get more of it. Except, you know, Garrison Brothers I really like, but the price point's a little, it's a little high. So yeah, Tito's and Fireball keeps the whiskey flowing for the. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we got to sell lots of Fireball to get all the allocated stuff. It's just how lots of Fireball. What did they do? Pin K in there. I mean, yeah, maybe. No, it's just like every time I go to the big liquor store in my county, they're always giving out samples, but it's all they ever give out is flavored whiskeys. So last time they had an Irish whiskey that just tasted like caramel. It was like, it was 31%, I think. So not even close to being an actual whiskey. And it just tasted like caramel. You could not taste the Irish whiskey at all. There was zero Irish whiskey flavor. It was like alcoholic caramel, which is fine. It was super sweet. So that's what they were pushing last time. Usually they're giving out Fireball samples or some other flavored garbage. Jack Daniel's Fire was like a couple of months ago. Yeah. And I always like, because they're always telling me, because I always ask if it's something I did, like when they did the Irish thing, I was not familiar with it. So I said, is that a whiskey? And they're like, oh yeah, it's a whiskey. I said, it's not a flavored whiskey. They're like, no, it doesn't have any flavoring. I said, okay, can I see the bottle? And so I kindly, you know, I was like, hey, well, you know, just so you guys know, and there was nobody else in the store. So I wasn't like trying to like call them out and be a douche. I was like, just so you guys know, if it's below 80 proof, it can't be a whiskey. It's a liqueur. So, you know, just something to know for you guys. And then like the one guy got all mad at me. He's like, no, it's a whiskey. I'm like, okay, well, you know, whatever. Have fun with your ignorance. Anyway, regular Ryes Craig is kind of boring to me. Is the Rye boring? Well, AZ, let's find out. You know what? I don't even want to drink that. There we go. On the barrel. This is how I keep my whiskey room smelling like whiskey. I just dump out the stuff that I don't want to drink on my barrel. And then my barrels smell like whiskey all the time. Although that one's probably going to smell more like vinegar. But nonetheless, let's see about this Elijah Craig Rye. Tonight my stream will be science, bitches. I can't wait. By the time I get to your stream, Ben, I will be not sober. So science will be perfect. It's the perfect time to discuss science. Can't wait. Yeah. How am I so far behind already? I felt like I've been reading chat pretty vigorously. Anyway, Old Forester Rye is a solid budget rye, always looking for OF barrel proof rye. Yeah, you know, I think all of us are, Peter White. I would love to find an Old Forester barrel proof rye. That would be fantastic. I love the regular, as you said. But yeah, not finding the barrel proof ever. And I search a lot. Do you have Smooth Ambler Contradiction Rye to compare? I do not, unfortunately. I know where it is. I could pick it up. So there's several that I'm going to be adding to this list. And kind of more into the year, we're going to be doing a kind of a mid-shelf rye battle. Probably going to do it like bracket style like we did last time. But I'm going to discuss with Patreons and those in the community, try and do the bracket thing better. Because I feel like the way I set it up last time was maybe confusing to a lot of people. And again, there's going to be a giveaway involved. It's going to be competition. And hopefully get more people to enter because I feel like I made it too complicated last time. And so I didn't get a lot of entries, although I do appreciate those that did enter. So I'm going to be doing like a mid-shelf rye bracket battle thing kind of end of the year. So yeah, look forward to that. And so I'll put that on the list. 143 Bourbon Smooth Ambler Contradiction. Also on the list that I don't have right now is I need to pick up Pikesville because I know that's one I like. I also need to pick up a Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye, a Wilderness Trail Rye. There's a few that I was thinking of today that I need to pick up. So they're on the list. And if anybody in chat, if you guys have more suggestions of really great kind of $50 to $100 ryes, that's kind of the price range I'm going for, then let me know. Yeah. There's other great ones out there that maybe I did not mention or have yet. Anyway, Steve Burkow, evening all. Cheers to you. Appreciate you. Licorice candy, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of that going on for sure. That tells me how far I am behind as well. Smiles should be here by Wednesday. Or okay, talking about. I'm happy with anything over 100 proof. Very rarely do I buy anything lower. Yeah, see, that's kind of where I'm at. I really, again, wish this was like 10 higher, but you know. Will is the only rye I get the overwhelming pickle flavor on. I see. Let's no, I think that's the large Craig. Yeah, okay, so here's the Willett. You know, I've been told that by other folks, Amy, and I don't know if I've ever gotten pickle. I do get, sometimes I'll get like extremely heavy minty notes. Sometimes a little bit of a piney grass note on some particular ryes. But never dill. But, you know, that's the great thing about us humans. We're all very different, and our palates are craziness. So I was looking for the pickle that time. I could see, like, maybe like a bread and butter kind of pickle, like a sweet pickle, maybe. Yeah. I could, if I really try and dig for it, I could see that. I have a Kentucky Owl Badge 1 and 2 rye, and they are both solid at a lower proof. Was that R&R? Was that Russell Reserve single barrel rye? Is also. Oh yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, that's another one I should put on the list for sure. I have the standard, what is it, the 6-year, which I don't really care for, but that will actually also be in the running. I don't think it'll do well because it's kind of blah. But I need to pick up a single barrel. Why do you continue to torture yourself with high carbs like base like it's dark rye? It will for you. Do you like the taste of children's tears and despair? Yes, Stanley. I love self-torture. No, yeah, the Basil Hayden's, for anybody that has not tried it, I would not buy it. This was basically given to me. This was part of like 16 bottles I bought off my buddy, and he threw it in for like $5. He hadn't even opened it. So I was like, you know what, whatever. For that price, I'll take it. But even at $5, it may have been a bad choice. Even at $5, I think I overpaid. Yeah, so don't buy it. I perfected the rye dark and stormy. They are going down too fast. Oh, okay. Very cool. I don't know anything about mixed drinks, AZ, but as long as you're enjoying them, man, good for you. So you want more than, I would say. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. You're not talking to me. Is that a new hat, Sean? No, same hat. Same hat as always. My old faithful here. Roger Randall, cheers. Just got back from a new local bourbon bar. Very cool. And shop that focuses on barrel picks. Good start. Awesome, man. That sounds good. I'm late to the party, but I was at a brewery tap room spreading the love and warming up. Hey, there you go. Awesome, man. I hope you enjoyed that. That's always a good time. Dilly, dilly, dilly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not getting. I'm moved around again. Let's talk about this Elijah Craig here, though. Let me get a sip of water here, so we're on a fresh-ish palate. Elijah Craig Rye is what we're sipping on now. The next competitor to this Willett. It's a little bit heavy on the oak side of things, on the nose. Really kind of a lot of tannic oak notes coming through. And then just kind of pretty standard bourbon notes, brown sugar, a lot of brown sugar. Hey, here we go. Welcome, Adam. How we doing, man?
Hey, Sean. What's up, brother?
Not much. Just drinking some Ryes, hanging out with some great folks. How you, man?
Good, buddy.
So, like the Children of the Corn shirt there.
Yeah. I haven't worn it in a while. I had to bust it out.
What are you sipping on, man?
I have nothing poured. What kind of rye are you drinking?
So right now, because I just picked up a Willett Rye, the 4-year, because I haven't had one in a while, and just kind of running through that against some other ryes that I have. So comparing it to Elijah Craig Rye, because somebody had asked for that. Just compared it to this Basil Hayden's Dark Rye, which I don't care for at all. And then next, I'm going to just throw a 101 in there just for fun, see how it does against
that's
a
the
budget
winner.
one.
That's the winner.
It is. That's the thing. I'm curious to see how this does against the Willett, because I really like that as a budget pour. And then let's see, we got this Nashville barrel pick from Sealbacks from Todd and Andy at 210.90.
Nice.
Got some rendezvous after that, and some New Riff malted will be in the mix, and then we'll get to Stellum Rye later at some point this evening if I'm still functioning by then.
All rye night, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I was just, as I was talking about earlier, I'm going to be doing like a rye battle bracket kind of thing later this year at some point once I got all the ryes I want. So yeah, so I'm just kind of comparing things now to kind of, and also just kind of go through them again because it's been a while. So
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to do just like a rye night sometimes and kind of test your palate and maybe just test them against each other. See which ones you actually prefer.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I freaking love the 101 rye though.
Oh man, I mean, for like around here, it's like $20-$25. Such a good rye for that price.
Yeah. Yeah, Stanley Wagner has always sworn by it, and I never really thought it would be anything special. And I picked it up, man, and it surprises me every time I go back to it. I'm like, damn, this is a delicious freaking rye.
Yeah. So have you had this, Adam? Kind of another budget one, the Elijah Craig Rye?
No, I think it hasn't even dropped in Utah yet. So
okay.
Last year was the first year. I don't think it ever dropped, and then this year we haven't seen it yet. So,
gotcha. Yeah, it's okay. Like I'm revisiting it after quite a while, and like it's fine. It's not 101.
Yeah. No, that's what I've heard, and so I haven't sourced it. I haven't been that anxious to pick it up. So if it drops here, I'll snag one and give it a go.
It's a little heavy on the oak, and I like barrel spices, but it's mainly just like oak, like just very heavy oak, a little bit tannic oak, actually. Not like a sour oak, not like it's young. There's not a lot of spice. Like I would like more of the rye characteristics coming through and more spice. It's all right. I think we're gonna feed the barrel again.
It's my first pour of whiskey in 5 days almost.
Oh, you've been dry for a while, huh?
Yeah. We had a fun weekend last weekend. A bunch of people in town.
Right.
A few nights in a row, so I took some days off, but first sip was pretty spicy.
Yeah, we got to see some of those shenanigans. Yeah. Good times, man. Got to see the little one pretty lit there.
Yeah.
It looked like you guys were having a good time though, man.
Yeah, man, it was a great time. Those meetups are so much fun when you can meet people in the community and connect. Like, this is one thing to do it over video. You do it in person, you feel like you know them just as good, like you've known them through this. But yeah. But then you get to do it in person, and that's amazing.
So I haven't said it yet. I don't know. Maybe the mods have already thrown it in chat. But for those that do not know Adam, which I assume most people do, but if you don't, this is Adam, also known as Whiskey Shits, the half of Livewire Whiskey. And you guys go live Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so please check them out. And mods, if you haven't already, please throw their link in the comments. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see here. I used to have a cat that did that with furniture. I'm lost because I'm 14 minutes behind. Jack, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. And Jack, if you want to pop on, feel free, man. I believe the link is at the top, should be. So yeah, pop on if you want to. The only rye I've ever had is Michter's. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, actually, I forgot that's another kind of mid-tier rye, kind of in the 45-ish range, 50. Yeah, that's a good rye.
Their barrel strength rye is legit.
Yeah, if I could ever find one, I would have an opinion on it. I assume it's good because I like the standard, so I can't imagine I would dislike it at higher proof. Are all awesome. Yeah, Sagamore. Yeah, actually, that's another one I forgot about. It's back there. Although I'm trying plenty, I feel like already. So we'll have to get to that when we're doing the rye bracket battle for sure.
Oh yeah, I got a Sagamore I can bust out too.
Yeah, I got the double oak, the back of that barrel there somewhere. See, the new blackened rye is really tasty, but $70 for 90 proof is not something that I am likely to buy more than once. Yeah, and what's the source on that? You have no off. I'm always terrible at this.
I'm not sure on blackened. Maybe MGP. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah, if you're getting the pickle note, then you're probably also getting the dill. I don't get either of those. Do you get dill or pickle on the Willett rye?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very dill forward.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm trying to search for it.
What's the proof on yours?
It's low. It's 107.8.
That's not low. Mine is 101.5 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So the 101.5, it's very strong, but then I've tried higher proof ones where it's not quite there. So,
okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess like if I were searching for it, I could find the dill note. The pickle note, I'm not necessarily finding. I mean, I think it's good. Do you like the Willett rye pretty well, or not really your thing?
It's not a go-to.
Yeah,
I don't hate it by any means. It's almost like a scotch for me where I enjoy it, but I'm not to the point where it's something that I reach for very often.
Gotcha.
If I'm doing something like you're doing, like a rye night, I'll probably toss it in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the winner tonight. I have a pretty strong feeling there's a few others that are going to beat it.
No doubt.
Maybe the next one I pour. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some more competition for you here, folks. Yeah, we're going to go to the 101 here. Again, this is like a $20, $25 bottle in my area. And yeah, let's see how it does here.
Do they come in liters in your area too?
No, just the 750s, and you can very occasionally find a handle of one, but those are pretty rare.
I think we only get them in liters here.
Oh, interesting. Well, so what's the price point on a liter out your way?
I'd have to double check, but
yeah,
25, 28 sounds.
Yeah, that's solid.
Sounds about right.
So, I know you, but I don't really know you that well. So what are you into aside from whiskey? Like, I know you got a cabin you guys go to, kind of doing the camping thing.
I mean, I'm a family man, pretty much. I got 2 little kids and got a relationship and all that. So,
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of time outside of work and family stuff. I mean, I make time for this as much as I can. I do less now than I used to do, but
yeah,
it's all about balance, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. So what do you do for work?
Truck driver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just do local.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in construction. For those that don't know, yeah, I do. And like, because we live in such a small town, I kind of do everything. So my dad was a GC down in Florida, and so then he moved up here because he was tired of all the. I mean, if if you know what Florida laws are like, it's really, really tight because of all the hurricane stuff. So it's a huge pain in the butt to build anything or really do anything to any home. And so I get tired of that. Plus, it's just really costly for all the licensing and keeping up with the continued education and like all that kind of. So he moved up here, and here there's basically no laws. So that their motto is kind of like, well, like, you know, if you build a house and it falls on you, it's kind of your problem. So,
contractors getting away with everything there, huh?
Well, I mean, so we do run into that. You know, we do run into stuff where clearly, like, the person that was doing it had no idea what they were doing. So that does happen. You know, and things can be wired completely wrong, and yeah, you have to be like if you're going into a house and if you're dealing with electricity, especially, you have to be really careful because things could be really backwards and dangerous. So, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, we do a little bit of everything. I mean, today I was working on repairing a huge wraparound deck to a big log cabin that's on the lake here. I live right near Lake Cumberland, which is kind of a touristy destination here. A lot of folks from Indiana and Ohio and surrounding states come here and they party on the lake. And so, yeah, we were repairing that. So that sucked because it was crazy hot here today. But then other times we're doing electrical work or plumbing or whatever needs to be done. We do pretty much everything. So, yeah, it's kind of cool because it's always something new.
Variety. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, it keeps it interesting. But days like today, I don't enjoy. I'm
outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I moved out of Florida because I hated the heat, and so today was kind of a reminder of how much.
At least you're not working on like a AC, and you got to be up in the attic or some shit, right?
True. Yeah. I'm not doing like insulation or something in an attic in Florida, so it could be worse. Yeah.
Yeah, Stacy was mentioning the Angel's Envy rye too. You could throw that in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good rye.
You actually have a sample of that over there.
Or even seagrass or something.
Yeah, seagrass is going to be in the mix. It's right over there. I thought about throwing that in there, but I figured it would, because I kind of know how much I like that.
Yeah, it's so unique too. Like it's going to stand out. Same with this one, the Angel's Envy.
Yeah.
So you haven't tried it yet?
What's that?
The Angel's Envy?
No, I just have a sample. Like I've been eyeing it for a while, but here, I don't know what the standard price is, but they're usually like 95, 100 here.
Yeah, they're pricey.
Okay.
Give it a try though, man. Maybe some point tonight. It's pretty tasty. I think you like it.
Well, there's about 3 dozen samples on my shelf for that. I'll search for it later. I'm going to do a little bit of chat here. Recently traded a SAS 18 for a Van Winkle rye. I will look to trade it, though, as I am terrified I will not live up to the hype. You had either of those? Van Winkle rye or SAS 18?
No, I tried a Thomas Handy, but I haven't tried SAS 18 or Van Winkle.
Gotcha. The Handy, was that Vicks?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was so good. That was like probably the best rye I've ever had.
Cool, man.
I'll be right back. Just got to go check on kiddos real quick. I just laid them down for bed a little bit ago, so
no problem, man.
Be right back.
Okay, so he likes the dill note. Fair enough, AZ. See here. Big fan of Willett Rye. There are batches that are dill on the palate, but several that are not. My favorite 4-year is 126 proof. Willett 4-year. No, not dill. There you go. Okay, so seems like the higher proof points don't get the dill, maybe. Although this is kind of low, and I'm not necessarily getting a dill. I wouldn't mind Nashville Rye. Yeah, so we're going to get into that probably next after I finish this 101. My internet is really patchy tonight. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear it. Stacy, how we doing? Cheers to you as well. Let's see here. I am 16 minutes behind, and we're going to catch up, though. What's your opinion on Rittenhouse Rye and Knob Creek Rye? Like them both quite a bit. So Rittenhouse Rye, of all the ryes I had in the budget battle last year, 143 bourbon, Rittenhouse came in third. Here we go. We got another guest here. Jack, how we doing, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Well, what do you got in your glass there?
So I'm about to start the Rye Day, right?
There you go. Hey, all right. Oh, you're going straight for the top shelf. All right.
Ish.
Yeah. Like I said, what's the? I always think of Peerless as being expensive. What is the price point on that?
So I usually see it between about 90 to 100 bucks around here. I did get this one at Sam's. It was a pretty good price at Sam's Club.
Cool, man.
So, and I poured a pretty strong heap of that.
Yeah, there you go. That's a solid pour. Yeah.
This one is 100 proof.
Nice, man. Very nice. Yeah. So 143 bourbon, Rittenhouse Rye came in third of all the ryes that I compared in last year's budget rye battle, and I think Knob Creek was fifth or sixth, something like that. So I like them both quite a bit. Neither were my favorite. 101 was the winner in my case, and I think I feel like Old Forester Rye was second. Seems like. So I think it was 101 first, Old Forester second, and Rittenhouse third. I think that's what the placement was. Dragline says, cheers, people. Cheers to you as well, man. Let's see here. You guys are talking amongst yourselves, which is good because I don't have to read that. Has anybody laid eyes on an E.H. Taylor barrel proof rye? That's funny.
I don't even know if I've heard of anybody getting those in the community yet.
Yeah. Does that exist? I'm not sure that even exists, Peter.
It's a new release. I just don't know that it's released yet.
Yeah.
I've seen it one time at one of the local whiskey places recently, but they were already out by the time I got there.
Oh, really?
They have it on the menu. Yeah, they had it on the menu, so they just said they were out at the time. So somebody this was also a place that had some of the higher end pappies too, some of the higher year pappies, Pappy 20, 23 and all that. So they were decently priced though for what they were, the pours, but like I said, they were out of everything. Actually, that was the first place that I tried because they were out of the E.H. Taylor rye, and I was like, man, I want something. I want a spicy rye. So I tried that, and I thought it was incredible.
Single barrels are freaking hitters, man.
Yeah, it is. It's incredible. That's probably like my new favorite rye of the year so far.
Yeah, I love those things. I saw something interesting today on Instagram. There's an Old Ezra 7-year rye coming out, so it'll be the same proof as the Old Ezra 7 bourbon, which is like 117, but it's a rye.
Wow, I got to get my hands on that. So, because Old Ezra's, Old Ezra 7 has to be my favorite whiskey of all time. I mean that 7-year on it is, I think, the perfect age for it. It just hits, man.
Yeah, they're pretty solid, but yeah, that sounds amazing for a rye. It's like, damn.
Yeah, for that to be in a rye, that has to be an incredible rye.
That's a lot of age on a rye.
That sounds awesome, guys. I've had the the standard Ezra 7, but not the rye. Cool, man. On E.H. Taylor, like in general, the only one I hardly ever see is a small batch, and I see that a few times a year. Usually able to pick it up at a decent price, and then very, very occasionally I'll see the single barrel, and that's about it. Unless you go to the stores where it's basically a museum. And the prices are just ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Brian? How we doing, man?
Cheers, fellas. How you doing?
In the newly designed whiskey room here.
Yeah. And I got a new chair today for $25. It's a camp chair. It's real comfy.
Awesome, man.
What's up, Brian? Here's buddy.
That's a good looking camp chair.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got some arms, and the back is mesh. So
Well, so I was just comparing 101 to the Willett. I think the Willett is better to me, but just barely. Like, actually, I'm surprised there's a lot of similar notes in the two. Although, you know, some people think Willett tastes like pickles, but
I've never had any Willett.
yeah, it's a lot of the similar candy notes coming through. Yeah. So I think Willett's better, but it better be because it's like 3 times the price nearly. So, yeah. So now going to move on to comparing it to this Nashville barrel company. Straight white whiskey. This is a Sealbacks pick, and this is 100. Camera probably won't pick it up. No, 116.8 proof. What are you sipping on there, Brian?
Some Weller Special Reserve.
Oh, okay, cool, man.
That Independent Joe wanted on, I forget what stream, but he passed it along to me.
Oh, very nice. That's awesome. Shout out to Joe. I guess I assume he'll be going tomorrow at 8. It's usually his time. So yeah, feel free to drop his link mods. So has anybody had any of the Nashville Barrel Straight Rye? Of course, you know, it's 95.5 NGP. That's what their thing is. But of course they do the picks. And then this is, of course, Nashville Barrel picks the barrels. And then also Sealbacks pick a barrel from those barrels. So anyway, yeah.
Double, triple pick.
Yeah, a pick of a pick.
Pick of a pick. Did you take a pick of it?
It's very minty. So if you like a minty rye, this Nashville Barrel Company Sealbacks pick is super minty. Like on the nose, on the palate, the whole thing. Very, very minty. It's getting better with air. It was kind of like all mint when I first opened it. Getting a little better now. There we go. Got Mike Hoffer drinking some rare breed rye right now. Does anyone like the Rittenhouse besides me? I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I definitely like the Rittenhouse.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't think I've ever tried Rittenhouse.
it's a solid budget pour. I mean, you know, it's not amazing.
I know it's
but
Heaven Hill, and I'm sure I
Yeah.
would like it, but I've never.
Yeah, I used to have it on hand at all times until I met all of Whiskey Tube, and now I haven't gone back to it since I got plenty others.
yeah,
Kind
mine,
of hard to go back around. There's
mine's
so
right there.
Rare breed
so much
rye is
stuff
great.
One of my favorite low budget ryes is the Old Grandad 114. Man, that thing is a killer.
Yeah.
Are you talking about bourbons, or is there an Old Grandad 114 rye?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Old Overholt. I don't know why I said Old Grandad.
Oh,
Sorry.
Overhaul. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Old Overholt.
I
Yeah,
got you. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I thought there was this bottle out there that I didn't know about. I was like, where is this Old Grandad
There
114 rye?
there is an elusive 11-year Old Overholt out there, which is in the Old Grandad bottle that I cannot find. It's out there. So it was released in several different places. I think Ohio and Pennsylvania were the 2 first places that it was released at. And I don't know if they're going to do it again, but man, would I love to try to find one of those.
Very cool. So Wood says he's drinking some 110 proof Sagamore Spirit store pick from Total Wine. I should have grabbed the double oaked instead. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's where Sagamore really shines. Any of their kind of finished stuff, I really enjoy. I mean, I like the standard, but the double oak and the other finished stuff, that's some of my favorite things. I've gotten a few samples, again, from 21090. Those guys are great. Anybody else had any of the Sagamore stuff, finished or unfinished?
I've had 2. The double oak doesn't come, but the other 2, just the crap. I forget which. What are they? That's the problem about this chair. It's not easy to get out of. It's comfy, but it's not easy to get out of.
I got that similar one that he's got.
Yeah, that
which is like a store pick 110.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the cast strength. I think not a store pick, just the cast strength.
Okay.
Very cool, Adam.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
all right. It's pretty good. But I've heard those double oaks are amazing. I'd love to try one of those.
Yeah, so it was a few months back. I can't remember exactly when, but me and Charles, we had a rye night kind of similar to this. I didn't have some of the bottles I have now. And I think the Sagamore finished like third or fourth, right behind this one, which we're going to get to later. The New Earth malted rye and seagrass. I think it was the Jack rye. Jack Daniels was a special release. The New Earth malted and I think seagrass were the top three, and I think Sagamore was fourth to that, which that's pretty strong competition. So yeah, it's a solid one for sure. Anybody? What about you, Jack, or any of the Sagamore stuff?
I haven't had any yet.
Okay, yeah.
It's around. I just haven't got around to it myself.
I got you. There's too many whiskeys, man.
I know, especially ryes, man. I'm a rye guy, and I don't know why I haven't got to that yet. And there's so many out there. This last one that I got was the Few rye, and it's incredible too. Still don't think it's as good as the Peerlets, but it's pretty up there.
For sure, man. For sure. Yeah, I mean the double oak, I definitely recommend to anybody. It's really great.
Sugar kitty.
Yeah, that also tells me how far. So I'm now 24 minutes behind in chat at this point.
Come on, Chief. Speed it up.
Guys, I'm going to jump ahead in chat some because I'm so far behind. Fun weekend, Adam, yeah, for sure. Hey, Katie Turk, how we doing? Glad the stuff arrived. Also, Woods, I will be hand delivering some stuff either today or tomorrow. You know what I mean? There you go. There is the link to Livewire Whiskey. Please check them out if you have not already. And subscribe and do all the things. I would recommend the Wilderness Trail Rye over the state line. Okay, cool.
Have you tried Wilderness Trail, the Ryes?
Yes. So that's the closest distillery to me as far as I know. They're like about an hour away. So I've been there 2 different times. The last time was just about a year ago. Just right after they kind of opened back up after all the COVID stuff. So
I got one of their store pick Ryes, and it was 103 proof. Low expectations, and that thing blew me away, dude. It was amazing.
Yeah, I've only had just the standard release, so and it was cool. Like I like that one. That's my favorite thing from them. I'm not a huge fan of their bourbon. Of course, I've never had store picks or barrel proofs. I've just had the standard release, and then what is it? The bottle and bond, I guess. That seems right.
The store I went to had a bourbon and a rye release, and I was set on the bourbon. I was like, okay, that's like 113 proof. Like, I'm probably gonna love that. And I tried that, and then I tried the rye, and I'm like, I'm getting this rye, dude. Like, this is where it's at.
yeah. I think Wilderness Trail does a really nice job with their ryes. So it'll be fun once I have one in my possession. It'll be fun to see how that does against the other ryes.
Those are good.
Okay, so Blacken could be more than one source given their collabs. Fair enough. So that answers that question I asked 20 minutes ago. I'm glad I'm finally getting the answer. Okay, I'm just going to jump ahead, folks, because I am so far behind. Emerald Giant, Purple Top is way better. Well, it better be. You still need, okay, but yeah, we'll talk about that. Anyway, I'm scrolling. Hey, here we go. I got some new folks here. John Kranz, welcome, brother. Mr. Great Shot, good to see you. 21090, how we doing? Yes. So actually, Todd, sipping on a pick that I got from you guys right now. So appreciate it, man. Good to see you. And also, everybody, please check out 21090. They do great lives on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. And also really fun reviews. Plus, Todd's putting out like the short reviews for those folks who don't have a whole lot of time. Those are nice, always real quick, 1 minute review thing. And also, they did a fantastic job. They went and saw the stadium tour with Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Joan Jett, and Poison. And Todd put together a video for that, which was a lot of fun. So that was cool to watch. So, yeah, check out 21090. Those are my boys. Top Dog, cheers, guys. Cheers to you, man. Good to see you. Let's make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right. Getting caught up. What's this? Rittenhouse, Ryes fine. King of the old fashions. There you go. Hey, Northwest Bourbon. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you.
Mark. Cheers, bud.
And there is 21090's link right there. So if you don't know about them for some reason, please go on over there and subscribe to them. Oh, and there is Joe's link right there as well. So yeah. Wait, what is this? Does Stacy have a channel and I'm not aware of this? How am I not aware of the fact that Stacy has a channel? Anyway, if she does, then please go subscribe. I can't believe I didn't know that.
I think she has a debut coming up soon.
Okay, well, as soon as I'm done here, Stacy, you're getting at least one more sub. I can tell you that. Let's see here. Port finished rye, amazing. Okay. Oh, are we talking about the Basil Haydens? I feel like we were past that at that point. Paul, what's up, buddy? Howdy. How are you? Good to see you, man.
Well, like Midwinter Nights is a port finish rye.
Oh yeah, okay. That's probably what he was talking about. Yeah, I can't imagine anybody would, because this is not really even port finished. They just dump port into the mix. Not really the same.
The rye finished port.
Saucy Shane, what's up, man? Good to see you.
What's up, Shane?
Also, Saucy Shane has a channel as well. So many mods. You know the deal. Hey, and there's the other half of Livewire Whiskey. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. And if you want to hop on, feel free. This is a new name. CPM. I'm not even gonna try. Seagrass is not typical rye. Very true. It's not.
CP
welcome.
McDonough.
That's it. Good job, Brian.
I only know that because there's a hockey player with that last name.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I should have assumed it was hockey related.
If it's not whiskey or hockey, I don't know it.
Welcome to the stream at CP McDonough. Mike Stahl, you're going to be on for my PowerPoint presentation. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ben's doing science. He's going to science later, so we're all looking forward to that. Perfect combination in whiskey and science. Just all in the shits. That's it. There you go. Check them out, people. Everything's spicy. How we doing, man? Another great channel. If you're into spicy stuff, that's same with Saucy Shane. I guess, of course, Saucy's doing a little bit of everything now, but also spicy things. Barrel Seagrass is a decent finished rye. Yeah, for sure. And there you go. And also check out Mark over at Northwest Bourbon. I'm getting caught up. I can see it. I'm only 5 minutes behind now, and then we can get back to just talking about stuff. Let's see here. Biking Bourbon. There's Paul's link. Stacy has launched the new channel. Yes. Okay. Awesome. It's official.
Sweet.
Yeah, her name
all
in
the
chat.
Irish she wants on there.
It's 4-leaf whiskey.
Very cool.
Like the number 4 leaf, and then she's in chat. But I saw her Instagram change, and I just thought she changed Instagram. I didn't know she started a channel. So
she starts tomorrow
when I just
making
clicked the link.
Irish coffee. She's going to start tomorrow making an Irish coffee.
Very cool.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, 4-leaf whiskey.
Yeah.
Like it. Let's go. Whiskey and Blades. I assume that you're a channel. I'm not familiar with you, but welcome. And if you are a channel, then mods, please, do the thing. Let's see here. Thanks, man. Hope all is well. Oh, okay. You're talking about. Gotcha. 21090 is so good. They are. They're awesome. Sub to Stacy. Fantastic. Yes, give Stacy all the subs. All right. Let's see. We're getting caught up. There's Stacy's new channel there again. Chatting amongst yourself. Good. Irish coffee. Okay, there's that you guys are reading. Been drinking beer today with this heat. Just cracked Nulu toasted barrel. Oh, very cool, man. Yeah. So for those that don't know, actually that's how Todd and Andy started, was brewing beer, which is pretty cool. I should mod poorly, but yeah, I probably someone needs to teach me how to mod, and then I will mod anywhere. But right now I'm just kind of Yeah, you're an idiot, Mike. I'm an idiot because I am a terrible mod. I can't ever get the links right. I don't know. I don't know any of the things. Anyway, I finally caught up. So yeah. Anyway, sure, Katie knows what's up with her. Yeah, Rittenhouse is fantastic. Anyway, let's get back to what we're drinking here. So I think if you're into going back, guys, so drinking the Nashville Barrel Company Steelback's pick versus the Willett right now, and if you're into a really minty rye, then I would say this is probably for you because it's definitely that. Anybody want to give thoughts on what they're sipping on right now? I know you're drinking the Peerless there, Jack. Anything to say about it?
I just poured the Sagamore.
Okay.
So the Peerless, the one that I have, I get like a real deep oak finish on it, or deep oak flavor on it. Not like we're over oaked, because it's pretty young. It's only a 3-year. But I really don't get like a lot of the minty notes or like spearmint. More of like the rye itself, the rye spice itself, like almost like a rye bread.
See, that's what I'm after in a rye. That's kind of what I'm always hoping for.
Yeah, MGP always seems to have like more of that spearmint note on it, and I do like that too. It's just a difference of the spectrum. I like them both.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a mood thing as well. Brian, you want to got anything you want to say about yours? What you're sipping on there?
Oh, the Weller Special Reserve.
Yeah.
It's my second pour out of it, but it just seems to be a basic wheat. Nothing special to me. Just
yeah.
I mean, I like wheated whiskey, but it's just nothing special.
Yeah. So that's actually the bourbon that I first introduced my wife to bourbon with.
Okay.
Because I was sipping on it one day. This was 3-4 years back now, and I just said, do you want to smell it? And it's a very nice nose. Like I can't imagine anybody being turned off by a Weller Special Reserve nose. Just very light. It smells very friendly, and it is. It's it's not. I can't. Again, I think it's a really good whiskey for that. Like to introduce somebody to bourbon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree with that.
And she loved it right away. And ever since I've kind of gotten her to explore a little more. She's probably tried about a dozen now. She's not big on drinking. She's more of a wine person. So there we go. Yeah. Anthony, how we doing, man? Feel free to hop on whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, what's up?
Another great channel there. And Anthony, Bourbon Neophyte, he goes right before Adam and Mike on Sundays, so he usually rolls into them. So yeah, Anthony, you normally go like 6, right? 6:30 seems like. Is that right?
Yes, 6:30 I think Eastern.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely check out Anthony. And Anthony, as he said earlier, he's an equal opportunity drinker. So Scotch, rye, bourbon, whatever he can get his hands on. If it's in the whiskey world, Anthony will drink it. Let's see here. This guy loves whiskey.
Speak on the Sagamore real quick, bud.
Yeah, go for it, Adam.
Drinks a lot hotter than I remember. So it's 110 proof, barrel strength or barrel select. So they set it at 110 proof, and it just drinks like fire. And you see how opened up like this bottle is. This is over a year old.
Yeah, that's not anywhere near the neck pour.
Yeah, it's like 18 months old. So it tastes like it has decent flavor, but it's just kind of overwhelmed by the heat.
Yeah.
So, a lot of ethanol off of it. That was one thing about the Peerless. When I first cracked it, seemed like it was really high ethanol, but now that I'm getting it down on the shoulder, it's like it's a lot more subtle. I think it needed that air in it, but man, it's pretty good. Like deep, rich flavor.
Yeah, those Peerless, one of my tops for sure.
Yeah, well, we get them here. I just haven't. They're on the list to buy. I just haven't made it around. Every time I go, there's something else that I'd rather have.
Yeah,
I was seeing this one on the shelf for a while too, and I was like, man, do I want to make that move at $90? And I was like, I don't know. And when I saw it at Sam's, I was like, all right, now here's my call. And I got
So I would imagine it's unlikely that you guys will run across glasses like this. Can you see the shape there? I can't even say that I've been kind to these glasses. I hit them with bottles all the time. I just smacked it in my barrel, and I thought for sure I broke it. These are like the toughest glasses I've ever had. I got them at a thrift store, both of them for $1, the pair. And they're like they're my favorite glasses. They're tough as hell.
This one I got at a Dollar Tree. Look how thick this stem is on the bottom.
That's a nice stem. Nice girthy stem there.
I know. I gotta pick that up for $1.
Hey, look at this. Another beautiful guest here. What's
hey,
up, Mike?
Will Stalsey.
Cheers.
Well, shake it.
This is a different setting that I'm used to seeing you in.
I've got the party lights up, living the dream.
Yeah.
Oops.
There you go.
When you get natural lighting, it changes a lot for sure.
I know I look way better and fatter.
What are you pouring there, Mike?
I am pouring a Nulu pick from its bourbon night.
Oh, very cool. All right. Look at that. The big sip. All righty. Cool, man.
Heck yeah.
What's the proof on that there?
117.8, 5-year, 4-month. And it is bottle 2.
Hey, all right, there you go. Of how many? Either way, though, bottle 2.
3. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Bottle 2 of 2. There you go.
So cheers, y'all. I grabbed Willett when I was going to get on here, and I'm like, I don't feel like Willett.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just part of a thing I'm doing. You don't have to do it, Mike.
Willett or Good Rye?
I'm like, Willett or something that doesn't taste like a pickle.
Or something that tastes not like Willett.
Yeah, see, I don't get the pickle, but it's a common thing I hear. So I got a little echo there somewhere. But anyway.
Am I echoing? No,
maybe it's just me. No, it's gone now. I don't hear it anymore. It was just very briefly. Of course,
clearly it was Brian.
Probably.
Well,
I'll take the blame.
Last week, I guess I was on with Joe, I think, and I would echo only when Darrell muted himself, which was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It would only happen when he muted himself, then I would echo like it. So I don't know how that worked exactly, but what weird voodoo was happening. I know, you guys don't like the pickle thing or whatever. I think I like it better than the Nashville Barrel Company, the Sealbacks pick here.
I actually like it, but it's like Scotch. I've got to be in the mood for the pickle rye.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is a little bit too heavy on the mint. Like it's good, just a little bit too minty. So now, next bottle of competition, Rendezvous Rye, similar price point. So let's get into it. So what are your
Rendezvous is that one?
Well, so it's not the new one, and yes, this is the older label, because the new label, I forget, it's mainly just tan and black.
Right. Well, I have one. I think it's from 16. Let me grab it real quick and see if I can get a pour of that with you.
I think this is a 2020. Pretty sure. I think that's when I got this.
It's funny seeing Adam in his place now, knowing where he's sitting in his house. I don't know why it's funny.
Sorry, my secrets. Be quiet.
So
I'm in a closet. No, just kidding.
No, well, I know you're not in a closet because we kind of saw the room when everybody was over. So where is that situated in your house there, Adam?
So it's a multi-level house. I don't know if you guys have those where you're at. Basically, you enter in and you can either go up or down. So in the downstairs,
bi-level,
2 rooms. Upstairs, there's 3 rooms, and I'm in one of the 2 rooms on the downstairs. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the basement, so literally.
Yeah. Technically, I'm in the basement too.
All right, Jack. What do we?
Yeah, let's see. I think this 18.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that is the old bottle for sure. Yeah. So your batch 18925. Is that what that says?
Yeah, 1825.
Okay.
Is that old bottle or the unfinished? I thought the finished bottles were dark and the unfinished bottles were light or something like that.
No. So it's just for some reason High West keeps changing the freaking label. Yeah. So he has the old one, and then I have the kind of old one. How do I solo myself? Here we go.
Yeah.
Is that one
Now they
finished?
have a
Sean?
new label.
Yeah, so this is like a 2020. This is like a 2020 version. Jack's is the 2018, and the new one is kind of. It's not like the.
Mike got it. Mike got it at the
Oh, okay.
distillery when he was here.
Yeah, okay, so you know what it looks like, but it's more like just tan and black like Jack's, but it's the picture's different. So Mike knows what it looks like, but it's out there. Yeah, I was just at a store earlier and they had some for sale, but they wanted way too much for them. So yeah, hard pass. Because
Yeah.
I just kind of like it. Like it's fine. I think the one that Jack has is better than
This
the
one
one
is pretty good. I do remember. I can't remember if this one is the 6 and 16 year. The one I think they were using, what was it? 6-year MGP and 16 year from Kentucky.
Yeah.
I don't think this is that one anymore. I think this is one when they already changed it. I can't remember what year they changed it in.
Yeah, so there you go. Sugar Kitty's breaking it down here. And then, so the barrel selects which are finished, are black. And then also, aren't some of them like foily, like where they like reflect? There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. And
That-
the
I
leather
have those right
They're
there.
all reflective and such. Yeah. Got like the
Oh, yeah,
gold flake.
those
Pretty much the live
are the
wire
picks, right?
logo
Oh,
almost.
barrels.
Very cool. There you go. All right. There you go. So now we got the full breakdown of High West
Yeah.
Rendezvous. And we
It's
got
not
another guest.
It's not a rendezvous, but
Sub bitches.
Hey, what's up,
Honey!
man?
the American
Oh, the
Prairie
American Prairie?
is the finished.
Here, let me show you there real quick.
There you go.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's another foily gold leaf kind of deal there. Yeah.
It's
stuff.
finished in their.
American
I
Prairie,
guess they
and
make
I
a
like it.
Manhattan at the distillery that they put in barrels.
Oh, okay.
Have we already talked about Brian's new bar back there?
We have a little bit. We can talk about it more though. I mean,
We
last
got
night.
the God camera going on there.
Yeah, I'm
So-
still trying to figure stuff out.
So, Brian, just letting you know, in my PowerPoint presentation tonight, there is a little taste of hockey content.
Oh, okay.
So first off, Ben, and then we'll get back to Brian because Brian was showing off some pretty cool stuff last night before the power went out. But what are you sipping on first of all?
Little Maker's 46, first thing. I'm actually nosing it. I haven't even tasted it yet. I don't know. I just been pouring stuff I haven't poured in a long time.
Yeah, cool.
Good
Yeah.
pony
I
tail
really
is
like
getting
the nose
legit,
on the
man.
Maker's 46.
Now, is that the old bottle, Ben, or is that the new one? Is it the pretty one or the ugly one? There you go. It's the pretty bottle. Oh, we're getting a tour with Mike.
Gotta yell at the kid.
That's it. All right, so back to Brian. Man, those bullets you were showing off last night that I guess you found yourself. That was
Yeah.
He found bullets?
yeah, like
Yeah. Well, Civil War
was that
bullets.
like Civil, yeah.
Civil War. Yeah, my in-laws live on 160 acres, and it was a Union camp. It's about an hour south of Nashville, and it was a Union camp during the war.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
It's been a while.
Another great channel here. What's up, Ron? Good to see you, man.
I don't know if you know, Matt rapped already, and Trev's kind of going long for him.
Oh, dang.
Who rapped already?
Matt. He did like a little less than an hour, and he started at 9.
Oh, okay.
Is he feeling all right?
They're away. He's feeling much better, but they're still away. He had
Okay.
his wife on with him.
Right on.
But Trev and Miss Wrench are pretty hammered, and they're still going.
Good for them. Good for them.
Got to figure out. Don't know how
It's a
long.
good
you're
Friday
ready to
night,
go.
Ben.
Yeah.
No,
If it wasn't for Sean, I'd be live right now.
Ben's gonna never.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know Ben's gonna
Just
never
kidding,
stop giving me shit about that. But wait, you know what's funny is like me and Ben talked about it like for like 2 weeks, and then he's acting like he's surprised I'm going.
No.
Yeah, you were. You're like, oh, you're going? I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking going tonight.
Yeah, but you didn't say when you were changing. You were talking about changing.
Well,
You
all
didn't
right,
say
fair
when.
enough, fair enough. But I mean, I told you I was probably going to start going Fridays because my schedule thing. But
Yeah, I hear you.
no, but I mean, either way,
I just for once I have content planned tonight. I put some effort into it.
and Ben, I promise you, we will not. I'm like, at the rate I'm drinking, I'm probably going to be ready to cut it off at 11. Honestly, we might go
Whatever you want to do. If you want to cut early, you want to cut at 11. You want to cut whenever you want to cut. I'm leaving at 11 to go live. But.
Yeah. No, I mean, also, I'm really curious how this science and whiskey thing is going to pair together. So, I want to see the PowerPoint presentation you have planned. So,
it's 17 slides.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Just saying
hey,
it's
Eric.
me, so there might be some Easter eggs.
Gotcha.
What's up, Bourbon Rendezvous?
So Ben, I don't want to like give anything away, but I know you've talked about it pretty publicly that you're renaming the channel. So is that happening tonight, or gotta wait and see? Gotta wait and see.
The vectors and the swag are not ready yet.
Gotcha.
So
It's coming, though.
I have like the prototype images, but I don't have like the scalable, usable, and the site's not there for the swag yet. So maybe next week we'll see.
Okay, cool, man. Well, in the meantime, we'll just science it up.
Oh yeah, no, tonight's space, science, and whiskey.
Good enough. You know, funny enough, even though I'm in construction, we were talking about gravity today, like what gravity actually is. Because there's a lot of downtime in construction. Not downtime, but
up. I'll show you gravity.
What I mean is like mental downtime. Like there's a lot of time where
see
it doesn't.
gravity. Hold up.
But you know, so we were talking about like what would happen if the sun just disappeared instantly, which is never going to happen. But if that were to happen, what would happen to the Earth? So that was the conversation while we were working, and it's 1,000,000 degrees. So that was a fun conversation, like trying to make your brain work when it's frying as you're talking. Ends up, funny enough, that we actually would be somewhat unaffected for longer than you might think. I don't want to get into all the specifics of it, spoilers, but you know, it would take like 2.5 months for the oceans to freeze over if the sun just disappeared. And that was something that I thought was longer than expected. Also got Marty in chat. What's up, buddy? How we doing, man? Another great channel, mods. You know, yeah, Marty was on earlier. Marty, I was gonna hop on, and then like you were done before I was clothed, basically, because I was just sitting around in boxers for a while trying to cool down because it was like 1,000,000,000 degrees here, and yeah, trying to get the core temperature down. And I felt like you probably didn't want me on the stream in just boxers. So yeah.
I wanted you on my stream in just boxers.
Well, we can maybe talk about that later tonight, Ben. I'm getting kind of warm again, so it might happen. There you go. There's the link. Appreciate Jay-Z. Hey, you know, you gotta do it. If the wife wants to go out and drink, then that's what you got to do. I understand it, man. So, guys, I don't know. Let's talk about something. What do we want to talk about? we could talk about gravity that I brought up briefly, but that feels a little bit. I don't want to get into the science. I think Ben's got the science covered for tonight.
Well, I mean, I'm doing more astrophysics and astronomy. It's gonna. All I can promise you is it's gonna be a good time.
What does JWST
And I'm
stand
just
for?
gonna say, if you start fading on it and you're not having a good time, just bear with me. I won't disappoint.
What does JWST stand for?
Yeah, see, I was also curious about that acronym. Is that right?
James Webb Space Telescope.
Oh, okay. Are you going to talk about the new
Dude,
telescope?
I was trying to think of what kind of whiskey had JWST in it. I was going,
Now, one has nothing to do with the other. I just had an idea and I brought it to life. That's all.
dude, that's awesome.
I had a creative and different idea, which pretty much never happens for me.
I know. Jesus, are you sick?
Probably.
Oh,
So I
In the
went
head.
with it, you know.
yeah, that's cool. It's all good.
We'll see.
Knock it off.
Right now, I'm placing Ryes on my table.
Yeah, you kind of got me on a rye kick tonight, Sean.
Yeah.
And I am gonna cork. We're probably gonna cork pop a little something tonight too.
Good stuff, man.
Ooh, baby.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, well,
There
that
you go.
deserves. I think that deserves a solo. Let's show that sexiness off there. Yeah, that's
Is that in your prison wallet?
very nice. Yeah. Have yet to see one of those in person, but someday. Well, I take that back. I've seen it at Justin's House of Bourbon, but they're like $1 billion, so that doesn't really count.
Well, let me tell you, if you ever show up to Ben's House of Bourbon, there'll be an open bottle.
All right. Do I have to come in just my boxers, or what's the?
I mean, whatever you clean up with, that's on you.
Hey, is that the name of the new channel, Ben's House of Bourbon?
No, that's definitely not.
Not a terrible name, but not as good as the
Actually, isn't a terrible one, but I want something that's not Ben and that is searchable.
Yeah, and I think the name that Ben picked fits. Yeah, it fits.
Oh, you know it? I don't remember.
Yeah, you showed me the whole thing.
Oh, I don't remember.
Wow, Ben.
Showed the whole thing, Ben.
The whole
You
thing.
showed him the whole thing?
We were both in our boxers, and
Was there a magnifying glass involved?
you bastards. Anyway,
You bastard, Ben. I got your text.
There you go, sugar
I
kid.
don't have a fancy. I don't know what the fancy blue tool means. Like, especially given the context of what we're talking about right now, I feel like
I think the fancies are talking about not having
Yeah.
the same fancy blue tool that I don't have here.
Gotcha.
You got to wrench some folks, buddy.
Yeah. So,
He doesn't have to. He's made his choice. That's all.
oh, wait. What do I need to wrench? I feel like I got.
The fancies were asking for the
It
wrench.
resembles a blue tool.
Oh, okay. I got you. I'm a
I'm not
little
wrenching.
slow. You'll have to excuse my friend.
Well
He's
played.
a little slow. Here we go. Yeah, sorry, fancies. That's my bad. Moderator added.
Thank
Yes.
God. You needed
And
all
actually-
that help. I mean, Hang
actually-
AZ probably couldn't have done it.
Yeah, and then also somehow Ben is not a moderator. I don't know how that happened. We'll fix that.
Well
Too
played,
many
sir.
dick jokes. I mean,
Have you met Ben?
Oh no, I expect nothing less from Ben, but just off-color comments all the time. If that didn't happen, I would be kind of
People
disappointed.
need the ability to silence him. So
Also, Stacey H is not modded, so well, there are all kinds of things that need to be fixed. Anyway, all right, back
Here's
to
Joe.
what's that? I heard
My
something.
kid just took my golf cart to the gas station.
is he allowed to do that? Is he going to
Yeah,
get
he
a
is.
payment?
Gaining trust, Ben.
He has golf cart privileges again.
He had golf cart privileges again.
He had it, then he lost it, then he had it again, then lost it.
And now he had it and he just lost it again.
Funny how I guarantee if I wasn't out here, the goddamn stereo would be blasting on that thing.
I don't doubt that.
Well
How-
played, son.
How old is the kid?
17.
Now, I'm getting a little bit of echo again. Is anybody else hearing it?
I'm hearing it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just kind of started showing about 30 seconds ago. I don't know what changed.
Might be when you get closer to your mic, Sean.
Echo.
Okay.
Echo.
Should I
Echo.
stay back here?
Echo.
No, just when you like lean in close to it.
Yeah. So if I do this here,
Oh, I thought that was Scott Pickley for a second.
then we get into the ASMR hour.
ASMR with Scott Pigsley and Cheech.
I've been told though. See, I'm still getting it. I don't feel like I'm that close.
I hear it.
Anyway, Commandante Lou, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Jeez.
Ben's House of Boxers. Hopefully not. Feeling fancy? Yeah, you should be all the time. There you go. You got double links here, so no reason to not subscribe to the fancies. Do that thing.
If anybody in here is a Red Sox fan, they should just go home. They're currently getting their ass kicked by the Blue Jays, 27-5 in the bottom of the seventh.
Is this baseball or football?
Hey,
It's baseball. They also gave
I know it's
the
baseball.
the Blue Jays also had an inside the park grand slam.
oh shit, that's amazing. Has that ever happened?
It's like they're not trying.
That's like Little League. And the mercy rule should be in effect.
27-5.
How many freaking errors were involved in this
Well,
game?
Roscoe P.
Yeah.
Coltrane.
Well, it was 6-0 when the inside the park grand slam, and I think they kind of gave up after that.
Yeah.
I'd say. Although, to be fair, the other team did let them score 5 points, so that's something.
Yeah, because they
I think
stopped
I
trying
agree
too.
I think I agree with everyone here where Michael Hoffer should be timed out by a wrench. Just saying. Dodgers fan.
Nobody said that.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, Mike never said
That's
anything.
worse. That's worse than being a Yankees fan.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
think it's the same. It's the same.
Hey, there's my brother from another.
Just
What's up,
kidding.
Charles? Good to see you, man. Also, for those that don't know, for some reason, that's Fun with Whiskey. So please go subscribe to Charles and B over at Fun with Whiskey. Great guys.
Yeah. What's up,
Smart
Charles?
people. Oh, there you go. Now he's on his the main. Well, actually, I guess it's not technically your main account because Charles Gilmore III is on another account. But anyway,
And it may or may not be a porn star's name, but whatever, Charles.
Oh damn! They're almost at a record. They're almost at a record.
You got it to his Patreon to find out. All right.
hey, it could happen. Yeah, yeah. The porn con is Patreon exclusive, so I'm anyway. I was gonna go. There it is. Well, it's about that time, folks, for my first piss break. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to let these 5 gentlemen take over and talk about whatever they want. So have fun.
Do your thing.
Did you just add?
Maybe I
5
should just
people?
go live now during this piss break.
Fancies. I'm pretty sure he's a Rockies fan. Luckily, not a Padres fan. Because he lives in Colorado now.
I like them both, though. To be fair,
Do you?
it's a great way to hedge your bets.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, one of them's not going to finish in the cellar.
Just close.
Neither one of them that will win, but
Exactly.
they're both small market teams.
Right. What are we drinking, guys?
I am drinking.
Go.
I already bottle killed my Michter's 10-year rye, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
So you just finished that new lube?
Yeah, and then do you see me bottle chug the entire Michter? It's gone.
No, missed
Had better.
it.
Just kidding, Ben. Never seen it.
I think I sent you a sample though back in the day.
Yeah, you did.
So you tried it at least.
If
Did
I
you see
found
the
enough
little
to
short
share,
that I
you
did,
know I
Mike?
would.
Since he's doing rye, I'm gonna do some
There you
Emerald
go.
Giant.
That Emerald
Emerald
Giant.
Empire. Is that the one?
The Emerald Giant.
Or Emerald Giant? That's what it is.
I need to put that on. The Redwood Empire stuff is pretty good.
What you pouring, Ben?
I don't know. What are you pouring?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
MGP, Ben.
So we've been doing some reorganizing, and no, we're not done cataloging yet. But I will show you this entire shelf here. That's all open.
Yeah.
I mean, there's opens all over the place.
Nice.
Everything on that shelf is open.
Yeah, I counted. I have 362 bottles open right now. It's embarrassing compared to what you got
I have
open, Ben.
62 total bottles.
It's embarrassing when you look at Ben's like 800 open bottles back there. And 3,200 not
No, that
touched.
shelf's only about 100. This particular one.
Yeah, that one shelf is more than what I have.
Yeah, right.
Ben's got more unopened
You know what,
than I
Brian?
have
Last month you said 50. I'm just saying.
open.
Well, I got
60, that's
like what one? I got 5, 6 from you guys that donated it to me. I got one more coming from Ruben, and then Big Vic has one coming to me, and then I got lucky on the 4th of July and ran in and got some allocated those bottles
Didn't
that
you
I
just
picked
get
up.
something like yesterday or a couple days ago?
Hey, he's got a
Michael-
JD.
Michael Hoffer.
yeah,
Sean must be taking a dump.
I picked
Yeah,
up.
Sean's taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
No. Actually, what I was doing is I was changing out the Ryes on my table, getting rid of the garbage, and bringing in some better stuff. So,
Yeah, I picked up the single barrel select Virginia pick from the dump date is 10/24/19. It was the only one on the shelf with all 22 bottles, so I don't know if it got stuck in the warehouse and they found it and threw it out or what.
We'll
Because we
dust
don't
it.
usually have that kind of thing sitting on our shelf in Virginia.
so there is the link to Bad X Bourbon, Bobby there. And Stacy says she's switching to an Alberta Premium Cast Strength Rye. Very cool.
Ooh. I don't have any of
And I
that.
heard that. Unbelievable.
You
I
don't
can't
have that,
find
Adam?
one around.
I never got a bottle. I had a sample.
All right, so
Ben's live in 20 minutes.
yes. So somebody mentioned it earlier, so I'm going to break out the Sagamore Double Oak Rye and compare it to this Willett. I feel like we're getting into some pretty strong competition.
You know,
No, those are
there's another
total-
guy. Speaking about double oak,
Those are like total polar opposites in whiskey.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, one's pretty good. The other one's dog shit.
I don't know which is which in your.
I like
assessment.
the Willett.
Oh, okay. So you don't like the Sagamore Double Oak?
It's probably, I mean, I don't know if it's the bottle I have, but it's probably one of the worst ryes I've ever had.
Are
Really?
you serious?
Wow. Okay.
Yep, can't
You know
stand
what?
it.
I
I
forget
can't
who
even
it
drink
is.
it.
Somebody else had one bottle they bought, and they finally got convinced to buy a second, and they've gone through 6 since then. So
Yeah, it might
I
be a
think
bad
there
bottle.
was.
I think Michelle's sending me some.
I was gonna say I think there is a bad batch out there.
There must be, because this is fantastic. And just the nose. Oh, it's so good.
So this is the double rye that I have.
Ooh, a
Very cool.
Jefferson's
Jefferson
Ocean.
Oak.
Sorry.
A rye aged in the ocean.
It's a salty rye, super salty.
Yeah, it's a little salty.
Just a little bit.
Instead of super spicy, it's super salty.
Well, it being double oak, and how that double oak gives it a little like sweet taste. So it's like, both sweet and salty at the same time. It came out pretty good, I think.
So I was thinking about
Dante Lou got OGD 114 and pretty happy with it. I like my OGD 114.
Yeah, man.
That's a good buy right there.
And
I did.
Here's Dwayne. Good to see you, man.
I hadn't thought about it, right? But do you guys think there any chance NASA's photos are copyrighted?
They are not.
Okay, so they're okay to show.
Yeah, Frodo's photo talked about the fact that they are paid for by taxpayer dollars, and therefore they're not allowed to copyright once released.
Okay, cool.
At least for general use.
I'm getting you there, Adam. Yeah. Well, that's a worn out cork there.
Right.
You may not be able to sell them, but
no.
115.
Yeah.
Very cool. Let's get it, Adam. That looks like a long pour there.
I was actually trying to do a Mike's Stall pour, which is very little whiskey.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Dude, the entire time I'm in Utah, I'm like, sure, I'll try some of that. And they do a full 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces. And I'm like, fuck, I'm going to get wrecked.
I mean, that's the only way to pour something, Mike.
That's what I learned about Mike this weekend. I'm like, that's how he doesn't get drunk on our streams. I'm like, holy shit. So when you do a regular pour, just think of that and then cut it.
So it's just a splash every time.
And then so 1/10 of what you would pour in a regular pour. That's how much you actually pour.
And yet my hat still ends up kind of crooked every Sunday.
I think I've discovered what my problem is then. Yeah. I always pour heavy. I don't know. Just I also apparently sip too much at one time, I've been told. I don't know. Whatever. Whiskey.
Yeah, drink it.
Whatever makes you happy.
Sean. That's all that matters.
That's it.
Whatever makes you happy.
But also, most of Mike's bottles are still pretty full because of the way he pours them, and mine are all pretty empty. So
splashes.
Math.
Do you use like a beaker
bottles,
to measure it out, Mike? Like a beaker to.
Yeah, all the bottles I brought last weekend after Adam got a hold of them are almost gone as well.
How could that
Adriana. And Adriana, in fairness.
Yeah. I got to say, because I saw some of her pours for a little one, she was going heavy on the pours. So
all she drank that night was barrel strength. Like it was all Knob Creek 120, I think was the lowest proof. And then everything else was above that. Elijah Craig.
She even didn't get sick on the Dragon Bones rye. That
she tried 3 sips of the old Dragon Bones hazmat rye.
How much did she hate it?
Man, I am waiting.
She hated the first 2 sips, and the third sip she was like,
Third sip, she was in hazmat land.
Well, Shane told her, he's all, you have to do 3 sips. That third sip is very important. She did the first 2, and she pushed it away. And I'm all, no, you have to do a third. She did it, and she's like, maybe.
So by the time that you guys were on with us, well, was it your stream, Ben? Who are we on with?
Isn't it Vic?
Yeah, that's right. It was Vic. Yeah. And so at that point, she was already feeling very nice.
Yeah.
I want to be respectful here because I like Adriana. So then she grabs a Knob Creek cast strength rye and just dumps a quarter of the bottle in the glass. I was like, look at this girl go. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was getting it that night for sure. I gotta say I'm surprised she was still walking given what I've heard about that night since, because she's such a little thing to handle that amount of whiskey. It's pretty impressive.
Next day she handled it good that night. The next day, not so much.
It happens.
Sugar Kid, he 3 Ryes to the wind. That was pretty much it. I did not know anybody was as tore up as they were when we left. So
I'm trying to find the slap show.
I was just drinking, freaking liquid IV and water, and
Yeah, she did.
yeah, she forgot how to at least speak English by the end of it.
Yeah. The Spanish was still pretty clear, but the English was spotty.
She was like teaching me Spanish on the fly. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember any of this crap. I'm also wasted. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Vic is still going when we wake up in the morning. Yeah, or Simon also is in that category. Just never-ending streams.
Simon was getting faded this morning. He's about ready to make me an admin in case he went down. Ken's like, just get off. That's your hint. Just get off.
Yeah, that's the cue. When you're about to pass out on the stream, that means it's over. I love Simon though. He's fun to hang out with.
Hey, my laptop.
OJ for hire. Boom.
I'm gonna go inside. Hi, Bonnie.
Bonnie? Oh, was she in the back?
He said hello. I was muted.
Oh, I got you.
My laptop is about to die. I'm gonna go plug it in and maybe set up to jump on Ben's stream for a little bit. Are you opening yours up, Ben?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. And there will be a full house with the presentation. I hope.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, we'll probably roll
See you
over
later,
there here pretty
Ron.
soon. Yeah, no, appreciate you, Mike. Thank you, brother.
Cheers.
Let's see here. Simon has gotten better about being a rural Canadian. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you have to be way under to make stall an admin of someone else's stream. Yeah, probably yeah. I mean, I feel like Mike would be a good admin. Yeah, he's responsible with the splashes of whiskey.
He's fairly responsible.
A little electrician just left, made sure everything was all good. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's right, because you're doing your kitchen remodel, right? And Bobby, if you want to hop in, I feel like there's a spot now. So yeah, man.
What's up, Bonnie?
So like, even though Sagamore Double Oak Rye and the Willett are totally different, as was mentioned earlier, I think they're kind of even. I don't know if I had to pick one. I like them both pretty well evenly for different reasons. So
Okay.
Hey, Brian, look what we found maybe for tonight.
I'm hoping. I want to crack it. It's besides the Jack Daniels.
It is the Knob Creek Slap Shot.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Besides the one I got yesterday, it's the only bottle that's not open.
Well, I don't know where the moose is.
He's got COVID.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was supposed to move into the new house. He was supposed to complete the move and move into the new house today, but he got COVID.
Moosin.
Yeah,
I didn't know Moosin could get COVID.
He announced that yesterday on Dan's, right? That's when.
Yeah.
All the days kind of run together for me. So
yeah, it was last night.
So do you want to wait till he's better, Brian? Just been trying to locate it and finally located it.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, but
does anybody know how Alex is doing? Anybody heard from him today?
He said he was feeling all right last night. He just had it.
Yeah, but I tell you, man, it comes on quick. That COVID crap. Because I thought the same thing. Like the first 2 days, I was like, this is nothing, and then like the third day, I was like, oh, I might die. And then day 4, I was like, okay, this is manageable. And then like that's how it was like the rest of the time. But yeah, like
I was lucky, mine wasn't bad.
But
mine coincided with the week I didn't have power for 3 days in January, though. So I was already miserable from that. So it was just a shit week all around.
So yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, whatever. I can't think. Yeah. So Sagamore Double Oak kind of tie with Willett, but now we're gonna get into the big stuff. I'm gonna see if I can wrap this up in 10 minutes. Ben, we're gonna do some speed drinking. New Riff Malted Rye. Our next competition here with the Willett.
Oh, well, that just won.
Yeah, probably. I mean, this was like my first or second place when me and Charles did this a few months back. So, yeah, probably gonna just crush this Willett. But
There's only one that'll devastate and make that one its bitch.
well, I don't have that one, Ben. I see what you're bringing, and I don't have that one.
So you know, it started dropping in Kentucky in the last day or two. So you might want to do some hunting.
Good to know. That is good because I love this malted rye.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Oh.
Sherry finished barrel proof malted rye.
I mean, the thing is, I've only seen one other of these, just the regular malted, and it was $140. And
They sell them at the distillery. I mean, I know it's far from you, but it's a lot closer to you than it is to me. I can buy it on the shelf here.
I mean, either way, even if I figure in gas at the high prices of gas right now, it would still be cheaper to go to the distillery. So
It would probably be similar to hand deliver it to you as gas.
that's a fair point as well. Crush the Willett. Yeah. So let's real quick. We're gonna do a fast review before Ben goes over to his thing. Man, what the heck is going on with my throat? So, New Riff Malted Rye versus Willett. Already, the nose on the New Riff is way better. It's so good.
Look all the way on the right, up against the wall.
Any ladies in the stream, I apologize, but you get the penis tingle a little bit. Yeah. There we go. There's Bobby. Oh, yeah. Mute yourself there, Bobby.
Hold on. There we go.
Okay, yeah, that's better. That was unpleasant there for a second.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't pleasant for me too.
Hey, Bobby, I seen you on TikTok.
You know what? It might be one of the bins. Don't worry.
Yeah, man, I grew pretty fast on TikTok. I started out on YouTube. I grew pretty fast on my TikTok, trying to get people over YouTube. But man, this is where I want to be. TikTok, YouTube and Twitch actually. But TikTok and Instagram are kind of. I mean, it's great for getting people over to here.
Yeah.
For sure, man. For sure.
People like that Twitch, man, especially that was like the gamer profile stuff, right? It was like Discord.
Yeah, I got Discord going too. I'm actually getting that going too.
It's not.
Cool, man.
I got too many things going at one time. That's the problem.
It's probably one of the bins or
Hard
it's
to
on the
manage.
bottom.
Hard to manage.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it all, Bobby, because
9.9.
I don't do it any of it well. That's the problem. I'm doing it all kind of crappy.
Sometimes I want
Jack of all trades, master of none.
hey, well,
That's my
just
job, right?
just getting it out there though is a good thing, man. I mean, that's what a lot of this is about, is just getting your face out there. So
Yeah, exactly. It's not like some of us who don't have anything.
Hey man, it's all, man. You guys all know. Every one of you on here knows it is. We love doing it, but it's work. If you want to actually do it, it's work.
Yeah. If you want to build it, yeah, you got to put in
If
work.
you want to
for
build
sure.
it, it's work. Yeah. If you don't care, you don't care. It is what it is.
yeah, that's exactly it. I guess I don't have to. I assume this is Chris. That's it. It's all the dickle pics. That's what's got me thinking about. Yeah. No, but honestly, folks, if you do see this out there, the New Riff Malted Rye, oh, it's so freaking good. I love that rye. It like easily top 3 ryes for me right now. Freaking love that rye. Better than the Willett, just to clarify. But the Willett's fine. And the thing is, they're like the same price. Now, Are you showing off your baller rye again there, Ben?
No, this is the regular one. I'm pouring
Okay.
it. Located it, and I'm pouring it, and this is what I'm going to be starting the stream with.
Fair enough. All right, so Ben, I'm probably going to run over 10, 15 minutes.
Sure you are. Okay.
No, so honestly, I've kind of run through it. Like I'm tipsier than I want to be. I've run through it for your sake because
That's all right.
I got 2 more bottles I want to compare, and then I'm done.
Okay, so you do your thing. You know what? You want me to pop off? Well, I'll hang out another 2 minutes, then I'll pop off.
Well, I mean, I know you stay as long as you want to stay, man. You can stay. You know, you're always welcome. But I know you got your thing to do. So
I've only got 12 waiting.
Only 12. I had 4 when I started. So
so we'll top that. I had 0 waiting.
They're probably all saying in the chat. Start early.
People come in.
Yeah. So next I was just going to compare this Stellum once I get my glass rinsed out here, which I think the Stellum will also beat the Willett pretty handedly, but we'll see.
Hey, so if you guys don't know, you see this shirt I got going on? This is California right here. So I got Cal Wise, a local distillery in San Luis Obispo. I had to buy this shirt because it says,
"Oh, Axhole."
Axhole. They have a whiskey called Axhole, and it's got to do with their copper still. The guy that started it, his great grandfather was an old moonshiner, and the feds, when it was illegal back in the Prohibition days, they came down. This neighbor called the feds on him, and came and destroyed his copper still with an axe. So then they have that actual top of that still in the distillery, which is kind of cool.
Name, man.
I had to get a shirt, and I took a picture of it with my axe by it. So axe, I said, Axhole, I gotta have that.
Awesome name, but is the whiskey good?
No, it wasn't good.
but that was really spot on for your marketing. Hey, Ben, real quick, because I know you're about to head out, man.
Doesn't matter.
Ben. Hello, Bonnie. How are you?
Okay.
So Ben, real quick before you head out to do your own thing, me and you need to link up at some point whenever you have free time during the week, brother, because I need to get in touch with docking. We'll dock up. Anyway, no, because I need to get in touch with Big League Bourbon, and because I need to get my new rollout done with the intro thing. So, and he's the man to do it, I hear. So,
get in line.
Fair enough.
No, I'll hook you up with him. I'll introduce you and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect him to do it for free, but I know that you know him much better than I do. So
yeah, no,
just the tips, guys. Just the tips. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So guys, Ben is starting up, I'm sure, anytime now. So
I'm gonna move over there. Come join me when you guys are done.
Yeah, buddy.
So
see you over there.
And Ben, thanks for dropping in my live as well, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we're just gonna compare a couple more here, and then everybody will be heading over there. So don't start your science stream too soon.
Oh, no. I want a full house, or as close to a full house as possible, for us to go science.
We will be over in a few minutes, man. Appreciate you.
Man. We're out, brother.
All right, see you in a few, Ben.
Yep.
Yeah. So for those that didn't see it, just poured a little bit of the Stellum right, and there you go. There is the link right there. If anybody wants to hop over early, feel free to. Either way, we will be headed that way soon, so you guys do what you will. But comparing the Stellum rye now, find the camera. There we go. To the Willett. I'm about out of Willett, so that's when we run out of Willett in my glass. That's when we know the stream's done.
Either run out of the Willett or fall out of your chair, right?
Right.
Whichever comes first.
Well, so this is what normally happens. Actually, Brian, it's just kind of this action right here.
Dude.
Yeah, see, this new chair has a headrest built in a little thing, so I can just, and it leans back too, like way back. I can just pop the arms and slide on back.
Yeah, I'm not that live, man. I'm still feeling my live, dude. You see all this. I mean, this is still set up. I got 8 bottles And then my wife brought out 2 more bottles. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do we? I mean, I want to come into your live, and then Ben's on, and I want to jump in there and support him too. I'm like, crap. I hope I can stay upright.
Hey, well, here's the thing, Bobby, because I've had to do it a few times as well. There's nothing wrong with drinking water on a stream. We're just happy to have the company. So,
dude, this is water. Here's the show. Here's the water. That's why I won't last, dude. If I keep drinking this stuff, I'll be collapsed and sleep till tomorrow.
You go, Slapshot has figured life out. Cheers.
8 o'clock here.
Well, I mean, so yeah, in honesty, like I knew what I was going to be doing down here, so I bought a chair that was very comfortable, and I can totally fall asleep in this chair if I need to. So, like, it's happened a few times, admittedly. So, yeah.
They figured it out. Slapshot just chills, man. Hey, Slapshot. Last night I had it all ready to hit send. Last night I didn't hear a peep out of you until about half an hour. And I was like, man, did someone mute Slapshot?
Yeah, I don't say a whole lot.
It was irrelevant at that point.
Just
when I start talking more, that's when I've had that my intake limit has gone up.
You had a couple, right? That was funny, man. I was like, oh shoot, it's done. He started talking now. I guess I gotta delete this.
But Mike says that drinking water on stream is strictly prohibited. Fair enough.
We don't have any streamers, dude. If we're drink the whole time, nobody's gonna be on. Everybody be collapsed.
People in chat want entertainment. God damn it.
Yeah. Then you'll just have the Sean from a few Fridays ago on every stream. That's what's gonna happen.
I wish I could have caught that. I completely messed it.
Over here. So I'll be how I am, with some in me, and I'll start throwing axes. So axes and alcohol, it's got to be good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what could go wrong, right?
Well, nothing can go wrong, especially if I have a guest in the house, right?
Eric just renamed himself the Entertainer. I like it.
The chat so we can see his name.
Nice.
There we go.
I heard you say people just want entertainment, so I'm the entertainment.
The entertainment.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, brother?
Dude, he was on, man.
This is what's up, gentlemen.
Oh, wait. What sexy bottle do we have here?
Well, small batch.
Hey, okay, all right, fair enough. Yeah,
Bottled and bond.
Well, what's the number on the tag on the back there?
The number on the tag. Well, I got to turn the light on because these old eyes.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking difficult questions.
Do a little bottle chug off the neck there, Eric.
That's what she said.
Where would this number be?
So
here's ESPN. What's the score?
Just a second, I'll tell you.
Here, Eric. I will unsolo you and I'll show you. So this is how you know which batch you have. So on the back of the tag here, let's see if I can get my camera.
Okay.
Solo myself.
Solo yourself.
Right there. That's the number on the back. So
the one below the proof.
Correct. Yeah. So mine is C02.003460.
That's mine.
Yeah. So that's the current batch.
All right.
Mine's like a totally different type of thing.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. So the old batch, which is right here.
Mine's like 07.1974.
Yeah, so you have the same one. That's the old batch. Yeah, so 07.1974. Yeah. I got 2 of the 1974s.
Try it, Eric?
I did. I took a little bit off the neck.
There you go.
So I went into a liquor store today that I have not been in for at least 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
And sitting on a shelf behind some glass was this bottle. And it said $60. Now, I know that's not MSRP. I know I paid $20 more than
Hey, that's a solid price for a small batch.
But I was
As
happy.
good
to
as
see,
you'll find anywhere, dude. Pretty
I
much.
was
Yep.
happy to see this. I was so happy to see this because this is the first one I've ever seen in the wild.
Oh, wow.
Now I forget. You're Arizona or Nevada?
New Mexico.
Oh, that's right. Neither of the things I said. Okay.
It's
The other one.
One of the other four corners.
Yeah.
The other. I'm here in New Mexico too, Eric.
Where are you at?
I'm in the East Mountains on the other side of Albuquerque.
Okay, so you're in Terrace Canyon, Cedar Crest.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm in that area. up there.
I thought you were Dallas Fort Worth for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah,
where I
I'm
got
down in
that.
I'm down in Las Cruces.
Yeah, that Las Cruces is right next to El Paso, basically.
Yeah.
Which is good on you guys because you guys can get on that Texas distribution list. We don't have good distribution here in New Mexico, but
Oh,
man,
yeah.
in El Paso they have all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah.
The crap part
There
is
you
I
go. They're doing the H. Taylor small batch.
for you to buy it.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go.
We can't make it out. Which one is it?
Nice.
It is 071974.
Yeah. So that's the old batch, which is the one I prefer.
Yeah. This one I get like a cherry Dr. Pepper on it, man. It's incredible.
Yeah. It's a really good batch. Getting hard to find now because that is the old batch, and so they're disappearing. I got two of the 1974s, and I got two of the whatever the new long number.
Hey, I'll give you anything on this table
look at
for that. Or maybe all of it for that.
Oh crap!
Jack Daniels. If anyone wants to eat Jack Daniels crap, you can
Hey.
hear it right here.
I got some Jack Daniels. Hold on. I gotta show you the tag. Badass. There,
So-
let me pull it up.
So real quick, guys, does anybody want to hop over to Ben? I don't want to kick anybody, but Mark Emmenecker is in the background, and I can only have 6 on screen.
Yeah, I'll go. I got him up on my phone, so I'll jump. I'll see you
All
guys
right.
over there.
Yeah, we'll see you in a few, Brian. Appreciate you. Thank you, Brian.
No problem, brother.
We'll see you in a few.
Yep.
Let's see.
Thanks, Brian.
I was talking to Bad Act
Cheers.
on a stream
Welcome,
earlier.
Mark. Appreciate you, man.
No problem. Well, I had to jump on because I had the same shirt
Hey,
Oh, yeah, there we go.
rocking the shirt, and you got the same
and that
EST.
Taylor batch. Yeah.
Nice,
Oh,
dude.
You got the 1974 or the?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the
okay, yeah.
1974.
I could see
Tiny
now
little
I
number.
grab mine, see what batch I got.
Are they
Dang,
that
I'll
much
be right
different?
back.
Should I get the second batch if I can find it?
I mean,
The newer
to
one?
me, the new batch tastes a little more youthful. I mean, not like night and day.
I haven't poured it in a minute, so
Yeah.
And the single barrel that Mike got out of Idaho. Well, Shane got it out of Idaho and gave it to Mike for his birthday. That thing is freaking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
I do have a single barrel I have not opened yet.
Evening, James Morgan.
Saw him pull up that Taylor and I thought about it, but then I realized I
Yeah,
had this one here. So
it's a lot better than the one that I have.
I want to. Which one was it that the seasoned wood? That's the one that Jason
picked out. Yeah.
as the best of the bunch.
All right, so we have an important whiskey question here, panel. Liquor store next to the hotel I'm at has an E.H. Taylor single barrel for $99. I've been told I can get it, but if y'all say yes, I can. So is that a yes? I think that's a unanimous yes.
Yes.
I would-
Yes.
Treat
Single barrel.
yourself. Treat yourself.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep, I would say
Yeah.
What state is that? California?
I don't know where she is right now because she's at a hotel, but they're in Cali. That's where they
So-
live. So
I just assumed they're in like Las Vegas, so that's
So-
why I said like treat yourself.
Are we all getting samples?
So which one of you says yes and which one of you says no?
well, so
All
we
the
had this talk last week. Me and Chris, I'm the spender in my relationship, and Chris is the spender in her relationship.
Oh,
so,
okay.
It's just there's always one. There's always one of us that's just trying to get rid of money as fast as we can, and the other one's trying to rein us in. And yeah,
See, that's why I don't have another one.
No, that's why you don't keep another one.
So AZ, this is Mark Emmenecker. No, he
I do not have a link hanging.
Yeah.
I've seen you in chat, but
yeah,
no.
but just
jump on
a
every
very
now
very
and then
big
for a
part
little bit.
of Whiskey Tube. I would say he's giving out mini samples to many people.
supporter
And
of
he
all
has
of Whiskey
taken
Tube.
and he has
Mr. Mark
taken
Emenecker.
and he has won
in
so
every
many raffles.
drawing, winning bottles left and right.
I
Yeah.
haven't won since last night. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah,
you poor
it's been a
thing.
whole day. It's been a whole day.
Well, I won on Women of Whiskeys on Wednesday. And man, I got
Right?
that. And that is
Oh wait,
freaking
that's my last
incredible.
win. I didn't.
Every
win.
week we talk about Brian getting like what
that was the
10
last
bottles
one.
in the last month or something. Mark's probably got 10 in the last week.
No.
I know that Shits is on TikTok. Have you seen that guy? He calls himself Bib Overalls or something.
Yeah, Bib
He had-
and Bourbon.
He had that whole rail full of Smoke Wagon red, white, and blue. I mean, he had
I didn't see it.
he had
bought
like
a couple
20
cases.
He had like 20 bottles across the.
I could
It
have
was
got one
like-
today.
I was all damn.
It's just
Yeah,
smoke wagon
like-
regular straight whiskey. You know.
I've
He
never
has
had
like
one.
every
There's
Woodford
Bobby's
Ball
back.
match.
horse bottle too. Every Woodford horse bottle. or
Really?
racing bottle.
Since when? That's a
I
long
think
time.
since the beginning. I don't know how long they've been making them.
147, 148.
Now, whenever they started making the series for Woodford,
So
I'm
yeah, so
guessing probably like 20-ish.
There you go, bad axe.
well, I mean, so
What's
Oh,
your
you got
number?
it out.
07.1974.
174. There we go.
Yeah,
That's what most of us have. I think Eric's the only
This
one.
goes
with the new
everywhere, I
batch.
guess.
There are only 20 Derby bottles.
Dude, I know.
yeah, I got you. So that is the old batch, which I tend to like better. But I mean, the new batch is cool.
What's Jack holding there? A JD single barrel?
Show it off, Jack. What you got there?
See, this is what I was trying to show badass earlier is the pick right here.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I know you mentioned that to Chris Fletcher. That
Yeah.
Wow. What's the proof on that bad boy?
One. I can't make it out.
Yeah, it's
This
too
is
bright.
129.4. The only thing
okay.
is it's only in a 375. I guess this is the only size bottle that my guy could get in. But I mean, this one, good. I mean, I barely cracked it. So
Cool,
we'll
man.
see how it gets in there. That's the only Jack I have on the shelf right now.
Nice.
it's been good, man. That's the only one that deserves to be up there, probably.
So who of you have had both of these? 'Cause I feel like these are two that are pretty available: the Stella Rye and the Willett. And if
that
I've
so,
had the Willett Estate when it was a higher age statement. I haven't had anything recently.
okay, gotcha.
I like Stella
But it
Rye.
is-
Yeah, the Stellum. You know, I think comparing these two side by side, I think the Stellum is the superior rye.
I
me.
take the Stellum Rye and mix it half and half with Stellum Bourbon. Let it sit for 14 days, and then it is a great Boo Rye, a 50-50 Boo Rye.
Sounds like it
Nice.
would be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I like to mix like that. Both rare breeds 50-50 and
Yeah.
let it sit.
or
Some
wild,
like takes
a
off
minute.
that that
Wild
real sharp
turkey.
edge on it.
Wild Turkey
Hey, try
202.
to mix them up too, Mark. Do like so I did a rare breed rye and a 101 bourbon
Oh yeah,
blend.
Yeah, my wild turkey's gone.
So yeah, try and blend them all different ways, and they're all good, dude.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do a little bit of searching for a rare breed rye because in my local stores, there's only one store that has it, and it's $85.99 for a rare
oh
breed.
my god,
Dude, my
that's
wife,
outrageous.
my wife just got this at Costco for
Hey,
$49.
Sean,
Yeah, I saw.
Damn, that's a
I
great
can,
price.
I can hand deliver you a sample. I got to
I got
go
Rose and Rose at Sam's, but
this week anyway.
Dude, I wish I'd known that. I'd have got you one and sent it to you. There was a specs display that had it was 40 bottles deep
Of rare breed rye?
of rare breed rye. It was 40 bottles deep. It was just this big display with bottles all over it and then cases underneath. It was full.
There are 4 in my whole county, Eric.
and it was
Yeah.
40. It was 47.50.
We have it for 60 in Utah.
Hey,
So
so in the next day or two, I might be over where.
Hey,
I'll give you a text. I'll give you a text. If you want one, I'll pick you one up, Sean.
well, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw my my information in private chat, and we'll talk about hand deliveries.
Yes, absolutely. I will send it to you by carrier pigeon.
Exactly.
A big pigeon.
Believe me, the pigeons over here can carry that stuff.
It'll be a big
They
goddamn
fight the
pigeon.
hawks.
Yeah,
Pigeon, you mean condor?
yeah. They're called turkey vultures.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm typing, so I'm not very
It's
entertaining.
like the vulture from Bugs Bunny.
Looking for a baby bumblebee.
Hoorah. Yeah, you know what? I got
Exactly.
Reverie
It's,
Bourbon. I was thinking about mixing this 50
I'm
50.
bringing home a baby bumblebee. Is what he sings.
Yeah,
You done that yet? Mix this with the bourbon 50 50. Rare breed.
no, so both
Yeah,
rare
both-
breed mix.
Yeah, both rare breeds.
Wow.
I haven't tried mixing the rare breeds. I haven't owned the two at the same time, so I haven't been able to try it.
yeah.
the,
2
the
days
50,
ago.
I'm gonna do it. I better do it now. 'Cause I only got about this much rare breed bourbon left.
Yeah.
I got all the I got both 101s and both rare breeds. Maybe I'll do like I'll do the rare breeds, do the 101s, and then cross match.
Yeah, the 101s together are
Chiefs
great.
likes that 202.
The rye
Yeah,
and
he calls
the
it.
the rare breed rye and the 101 bourbon's great.
I might as well do them all if I can.
Yeah. Mix them
So,
up, dude.
so guys, as
Right.
much as I would love to keep this thing rolling, I kind of promised Ben I would push over to him. So I'm going to
Yep.
do that because
All right.
Yep.
I want
No
I want
problem.
people
Over
to
and
head up.
support
I had that
bourbon,
stream in
guys.
another window. Just wanted to pop in with my.
Yeah, and Mark,
Yeah,
Mark,
cheers,
I'm
guys.
sorry we didn't go longer, but like
No
I said,
problem.
I want to make sure that Bourbon gets his
Yep.
his views. So, yes, we'll go backstage for a little bit, and then we'll
See you
everybody
over
hop over there. So appreciate everybody. Thank you guys. We'll see you next
Cheers.
week.
I'm ahead.
And just so everybody knows that's in chat still, next week we're 9 o'clock is probably going to start becoming the regular time. That way it gives Bourbon enough time if he decides he wants to go Fridays, or Vic or whoever wants to go. I'm going to probably start starting at 9. That'll probably become the regular time. So yeah, we will see.
nine Kentucky time.
Yeah, so nine. Yeah, thank you, Eric, for pointing that. So yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so that's yeah. So yeah, so just to clear things up there, so that'll probably become the normal time, and hope to see you next week.
See you there.
And thank you, everybody.
You will.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
All right. Cheers. Cheers, Pete.
Cheers.
And good night, all.
Good night.
Well,